Greetings, everyone. We are continuing our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We're going to finish up Act 2. That is the goal of tonight. I think we... Did we... Oh, we haven't even done a short rest yet. We haven't even done a short rest since we started Act 2. I don't know, man. I'm just stubborn, I guess. Let's do a short rest. Let's finally do a short rest.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Do you have anything that I want? I'll take your fireball scrolls, I guess. Oh, you don't even, like, have gold that I can... You don't even have gold that would let me... Yeah, I can't even sell you my crap. Okay.
Take care now.
Maybe Damon. Maybe Damon has some gold.
Nowhere safe. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
I'll buy your many target arrows and smoke powder arrows.
I'll be here if you...
Okay, cool. Why don't we... Let's hit up more of the Shadowland, because there are a bunch of random fights with little, like, necrotic plant monsters and stuff like that that we can mess with, so let's do that.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watch it.
Oh, we also need to talk to Halsin, I think, because the last thing that we did was we did the defense mission. We did the defense mission with Halsin where we protected him while he was grabbing Thaniel out of the portal or whatever. And because of that, I think that Halsin is going to tell us to go find Thaniel's other half, or whatever.
Thaniel is the shadow. What stayed behind...
Yeah, how can I help?
It's both simple, only the missing half may not come. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of it. Look,
resemble him, blah 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 blah. So find another, like, find
light.
another little kid,
By course,
but he's going to be all
this doesn't
shadowy
have to
and
be.
awful.
If you want me,
Stay
I'll
here.
be ready.
Okay, leave camp. Alright, I believe that there's some plant monsters up here. Let's activate some guidance and go into stealth mode.
Alright, time to skunk about.
Astarion, what are you doing running up there, you idiot?
Going.
Okay. Yeah, we want to kill these ones with ranged attacks because as we kill them, they will explode in evil necrotic needles that hurt. Yippee! Yeah, Astarion, I didn't want you to move up. But we should be okay. You know what? I bet one of those smoke powder arrows would be nice here. Or can I not use it since... Yeah, I've noticed that there's a thing where if you do an attack and then you have another attack like Astarion has here because he's a high-level fighter... You can't move an arrow from another person's inventory into the current character's inventory and then use it. Mildly annoying. But that's okay. We can probably use a fight. Oh, I can't even reach him. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Just kill this one. Okay, thank you, Astarion. And then... You can't reach that one at all, can you? Okay, just shoot that one again. Okay. Yeah, and then Lae'zel and Shadowheart have some stuff that they can do. A critical miss? Well, poop on that.
Need to keep focused.
Shadowheart, throw one of those hammers at this Needle Blight. Ah, the one hit point rule gets us again. Because, again, for some reason, thrown weapons, like throwing weapons, doesn't always trigger Cull the Weak like it should.
Right, better get through it.
Curses. There we go.
I'm fury.
Well, Lae'zel, I think you can just finish him off. Easy peasy. All right, boy, these Shadowlands are real creepy, aren't they? A lot of spooky stuff going on. It sure would be weird if I just stumbled upon like some really weird pale elf that was trying to talk to dead people. That'd be real messed up. Hey, what do we have here?
Where lies your guilt?
Oh. Hey, what's going on here?
You walk in the affect the murdered lie silent.
What are you talking about?
Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended, yet they died because of her.
She's dead.
To
How
this
much more can
day,
she
her
pay?
Death is not. Through it, I can summon her spirit.
All right, what do you need me to do?
Go to the distillery.
Okay. You know what else that I'm just now remembering that I think I might have messed up just for the streaming, like logistically? When I streamed the Heretic stream, I did it in 720p instead of 1080p, and I don't think I changed that setting when I did this here, so it's probably streaming in a lower video quality, but I don't know, maybe it'll reduce the noise and distortion. I don't have like super amazing internet, but whatever. We already have the journal, so let's just let's talk to him. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Maybe it'll be more stable.
The air stirs in trepidation.
Yeah, here, take it.
Well, and you will be the judge.
All right, let's see what she has to say first.
For a witness.
Okay, why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the counter. Stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back.
Then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did. Stab yourself. Yeah, Astarion and Shadowheart both like that.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Keep going. If you do that with, like, Karlach or Will in your party, they do not like it. They get very upset.
What have you done to me?
That was fun. Can I do it again?
You dare mock me as I near bleed to death?
Sure do.
You will...
Yeah, whatever.
Victory awaits.
Survival all that matters.
Nice.
I will ascend.
Cool. Yeah, just kill him with 2 characters. Don't even need the other 2. Cool. And I don't think he has anything, like, really valuable, but... Roaring Thunder arrow, we'll give that to Astarion. If you do everything that he wants you to do, like, if you do the speak with dead thing, and then you're like, no, you're not forgiven, you shall see, whatever, and then you don't have him, like, stab himself or whatever, then he's like, yes, thank you. But then I think the other characters don't like it, like, none of the other characters like it, and then you get... I think you get, like, some kind of artifact that lets you summon a raven or something like that, but, like... I don't know, I don't really use, like, companion characters or companion beasts anyway, so, like, whatever. But, I don't know. We're gonna be our evil psychopath, right? We wanna just go around murdering everybody, so we're just gonna have him stab himself to death. Okay, and then we need to go around so that we can find more necrotic plant people and Thaniel's other half, whose name I'm forgetting? What is his name? It's not Thaniel. Thaniel's the one that we rescued. Yeah, we'll find out.
Looks like an ambush.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Guidance, stealth mode, break Groth off so that Astarion doesn't just wander into line of sight again. Didn't surprise any of them, but that's okay. Alright. And then I think a really good thing to do here, actually, is... don't I have any more void bulbs? Oh yeah, Shadowheart has a bunch. Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw a void bulb. Well, actually... Yeah, okay, we're gonna throw a void bulb up there.
Maybe I should... No, this is good.
Cool, and that got all of those guys together. And... what do I want to do? How about a smoke powder bomb? That way we can attack a couple of times. Not the brilliant retort, just a regular grenade. Hopefully this will kill it. Yes. Yeah, so we want to, like, throwing a void bulb there clumps all of the various, like, needle blights or whatever, like, all around that giant shambling mound. So then when you kill one of them, it will kill all of them, really, because they explode with needles, and then you'll do a bunch of damage to that shambling mound. Which is nice. Targets. Let's see. Maybe Cull the Weak will kill this one? Maybe? It did. Okay, but of course that wouldn't trigger my, Bloodlust potion. Why would it? Bloodlust elixir, whatever. Go get him, Lae'zel. Nice.
This is your end.
And then kill this one. Please kill this one? Ah, so close. Oh heck. No, I don't need to. I was gonna say I'll give him a pommel strike, but I don't think I need to. There we go, and then Astarion can just finish them all off. 1, 2. Easy peasy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And then there's like a chest up here or something. I don't think there's really anything good in it. I actually don't remember though. It's just a +1 light club. Okay. We'll jump over all of the dead blights. Astarion, did you get stuck? Yeah, he did. What a dummy. That's okay.
Can't keep me out.
A ring of self-immolation. Self-immolation. I don't even know what that does.
Trust no.
What am I to do?
Lae'zel, put that on for a second just to see what it does, because I don't remember, actually. Applies heat. Is that like you do an extra like D4 fire damage with every attack, maybe? I don't know. We'll try it like maybe on another fight. Alright, and then we can just kind of jump down. Well, I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, sure. I'll take some falling damage.
She was no fun.
There we go. That discovers the waypoint. That way we just don't need to go all the way around. Oh, look. It even does a quick save for us automatically. How nice of it. Alright, let's see here. Oliver, that's it. That's the name of the kid.
Nobody.
Those shroud.
Will you play with me?
I know who you really are. You need to reunite with Thaniel.
Spoil sport. I'm not going back.
Like it or not, you don't belong
yes,
here.
Yes, I do. I don't want... Slippery.
Okay. Do I have... I do. Okay. I have a particular scroll that will just make this easier. Let's spam some dashes before we start.
Action, not reaction.
Delicious. Never a dull moment.
And let's do it.
Time to kill. Quickly.
Jeez. Astarion by himself does... It's 53... plus 40 something. So like 100 damage. So he did 100 damage. One guy. One guy just did 100 damage. Disgusting. Alright, Lae'zel. Hop over there and kill that one. Awesome possum. And now kill this other one. An absolute queen. I love her. Okay. And then just kind of hang out next to Thaniel. And yeah, end your turn. Shadowheart, you also just hang out next to Thaniel.
Still on my feet.
Groth, you also hang out next to Thaniel, but don't end your turn just yet. And then Astarion, you also come up here. And now Groth,
Give in.
we're going to use one of our scrolls. We're going to use a wall of fire. We're going to plop one right there, all the way over to... That'll work. Cool. All right. End turn.
Let's spill some blood.
There we go. Yep. And that way all of the little tiny spirits will just run through the fire.
Stop it right now. You'll be sorry.
Huh, one of them got through. Or, like, spawned on the other side of the fire or something. Interesting.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Hey, sweet, we blinded him. Can't reach target. Lae'zel, just move around a little bit. There we go. Ooh, Lovely. Yeah, and Shadowheart with her radiant damage does double damage against all the shadow creatures, so she's good there.
Can't even catch my breath.
Why couldn't you just leave
Cool.
me
Yeah,
alone?
that wall of fire just
Why can't I
trivializes
stay
that
here
fight
playing?
completely.
I had everything.
Normally, there's like another
Right here.
round that happens too, and he
it.
summons another like
I'm not leaving.
shadow mummy and
can't
shadow
make me.
daddy or whatever. None of this matters. You can just hammer your way through this.
These no matter. She wishes.
Okay, sure. You know what? Actually, I've done like no talking to any of my
May
NPCs
the
here.
darkness protect you.
Let's make a Catholic forms just this year. Why were you in pain
The
before?
wound on my hand. It never quite heals.
Is there anything I can do to help it?
I don't think so.
No, but she likes
But
when you
Swi-
ask.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah.
What causes
Pain
it to
will
hurt
give
you?
way- I'd like to hope there's more to it than that.
Okay. I want to talk about your Shar
I'm
worship.
Sure you do. But
I have no
please try
problems
to
with Shar
understand that
worshippers.
It's not something I can just talk about freely.
Very well. I assume you've heard of her?
I mean, your faith is your own concern. I won't judge.
Curious. I think I did
Really,
well by
like, if
joining.
you are playing the game properly,
Most
then you're going to
people
do all these
become-
dialogue options, like, really when you first meet her. Not, you know, towards the end of Act 2. I want to get to know you more.
You already know my biggest secrets.
Tell me something
What
about
more can you
yourself,
ask?
besides Shar, besides
What?
tadpoles.
Besides my life's calling, well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
So point out a night orchid for me next time we pass one.
It's a deal.
That's fine. We don't really care about anything else. Astarion, do you have anything to say?
Hello, my dear.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago, it's ancient history. And everything that came after...
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist, but now...
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Sure. We don't really care that much, or at least I don't. Okay. Let's go into the cellar. In the cellar, I believe, are some more shadows. The cellar of what do you call this? The masonry? Yeah, the Masons Guild.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's guild.
These masons met a most violent end, judging by the impaled skeletons.
What's that?
What's past this?
DC 18. Kind of a hard lock to pick. And then that chest is trapped, but I don't care about anything that's in it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, so weird. Again, just so weirdly inconsistent. Like, half the time I give them the surprise condition when I, you know, shoot them from out of visibility like that, and half the time I don't. But I guess in this case I did. Okay.
You've made a grave mistake.
Cool. And trigger bloodlust. That's what we like to see. Hell yeah. Cool.
Every breath, a purpose.
Actually, Shadowheart, why don't you come over here? Alright. go beat up this Wraith.
Bleed for me.
And then, Lae'zel, can you finish it off? And maybe trigger your Bloodlust?
Out of the shadows.
Well, you can finish it off, but not do the Bloodlust, I guess. Sure. Well, come up here. And then with her one attack and then Astarion's entire activation, yeah, this fight is nothing. Oh, okay, sure. Critically miss. That's okay. Astarion can finish him off. I think he can just one-tap all these guys. Like that. Ain't nothing. Okay. And then we're gonna read this book here. Yeah. And that's worth XP because it's tied to a quest because you can find like a letter or something earlier. Okay. Let's get back out of here. Oh, is this the fast travel point we want to go to? Yeah, I think this is where we wanted to go to. Okay. And then there are some critters. I forget what they're called. They're like little nocturnal things. It's easy to miss them, like they can... I'm alert, right? Like I have the alert feat. Yeah, okay, so I can't be surprised. So I missed the perception check to see these guys. Which means that if I accidentally tag their line of sight here, like that, then it'll trigger combat. And if you don't notice them, then you would normally be surprised here. But because Groth is alert, he can't be caught off guard, which is nice.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Measles. That's what these are. You know what they remind me of? Like if they didn't have hair and instead they had like quills or something, they would look like gravelings from the show Dead Like Me, if any human being on Earth remembers that show. I used to really like it. I've watched it several times. But yeah, they look like the little critters of death that run around causing all the freak accidents that get everybody killed. That's what they look like to me, anyway. Yeah, Astarion, shoot this one again. Cool. Groth, can you finish him off? Ugh. I mean, yeah, but not in the way that I want him to. Okay, that should do it. Alright, Groth, you now come over here and stab that one, and that should trigger Bloodlust. Just like that. Perfect. And then run over here and stab the others. $36 damage with one critical hit. Hell yeah, dude. Go Groth. Alright.
Unseen.
Shadowheart, can you jump up here? Yeah, you can. Okay, so she's gonna jump up here. Because this one is on a little cliff here that like, is not accessible outside of jumping. So if I can jump outside of combat, that would be preferred. Psh, easy peasy. And then, I don't know, just throw the returning pike at this one.
On I go then.
And then, Lae'zel, I think you have one more attack, don't you? Yeah, you do. Oh, and then I think Astarion, you've got 1 or 2 more attacks, don't you? Yeah, you've got your regular attack plus your Dread Ambusher attack, whatever that is. Comes from the Gloomstalker Ranger subclass. Okay, cool. I think... Okay, so we killed all of these guys. We killed... Yeah, we did this encounter that has all of the, like, undead Kuatoa or whatever. I think we did the Githyanki fight over there. Yeah, I think we've done everything in the Shadowlands now. The Shadow Curse lands. That's all of the combat. So why don't we take a quick little pit stop at Moonrise Towers. Maybe we can sell more junk to Lon Tarv. Maybe he'll still buy stuff from us. Yeah, and as a reminder, everyone in Moonrise is dead because we went around and we basically assassinated everyone without waking up the whole tower. So I think the only 2 people alive right now, or the only group of people alive right now, are merchants. There's Lontarv, there's Roa, and then there's Oraja, I think is her name. What do you have? I'll take your smoke powder arrow. I like those. I'm going to sell you my crap. And I don't need anything else from you. Here, you can take this rupturing blade. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use this Susur dagger, I don't think, so I'll just sell that. I'm not going to use this wood woad shield anymore.
Slaughter.
Cool. Roa, do you have anything of interest? Do you have, like, some grenades or more arrows?
Ever at your service.
Yeah, I got an arrow of many targets. I'll take that. Oh, some scrolls, too. I'll take another wall of fire. Those are never not useful. Then we'll take another fireball. And ice storm and lightning bolt. Those are useful. I don't think I need anything else from you, though. Here, take these haste spore grenades that I'm never going to use. And these grease bottles. Forgot I had those.
An honor.
Sweet.
He's looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
Okay, let's go to the Sharan Temple.
Sigils. Attempts to...
Open this gate, mosey on through.
Minthara, whoever you are.
Yeah, there's some, like, animated skull that talks to you or something, but I don't know. This area is weird. There are a lot of, like, yeah, pressure plates here, but, like, they're not active just yet. They only get active if you, like, hit these buttons in the wrong order, but we know the correct order. I always just remember it in my head as top right counter, which is to say I'm going to face these 2 buttons here, and I'm going to start from the top right, and then we're going to go counterclockwise. So we're going to activate that one, and then this one,
Be cautious.
and then the last one down here. And that just automatically solves the puzzle. You don't even need to disarm any of the pressure plates or anything.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, I found a dirt mound? Okay, sure. Dig it up, I guess. All right. Not all of, a lot of stuff in this first area here you don't need to do at all.
She wanted me to find this place.
If you do the puzzle here where you, like, you put out the torches or you put out the lights here or whatever, then that reveals the, like, the walls of repulsion here or whatever, and that lets you go over and interact with the thing in the center, or you can just go around. Like, you can just come to this side door here, you can either pick the lock or chop it down like we're going to do with Lae'zel. And then just go around, and then you get, like, a little extra fight here and some other, like, random things. But, yeah, like, you don't have to do that thing at all. Alright, there's a cloaker up here who's lying in wait. So we're going to activate guidance, go into stealth, and climb down this thing. Although I failed the perception check, which is interesting. Although my other party members, hopefully one of the other three will see it. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just sneak up on it. Cool. And that way we give him the surprised condition. So we're just going to kill him before he even activates. That's so interesting. So, like, if you do your, if you have the ability drain, like the Illithid Power ability drain thing, like I have for Groth and Astarion right now, the first attack that you do coming out of real time and into turn-based combat, that counts as, like, 1 round, and then as soon as the actual, like, turn-based combat happens, that counts as a separate round. So you can attack once, drain dexterity once, and then attack again, drain dexterity a second time. So I did that with both of them, so now that cloaker has a -4 penalty to his dexterity, which is awesome, because that's basically like a -2 to AC. It's just a way to really just create exponential murder. Exponential murder. That's what we like to do around here. This door is locked, but like we did with the other door, we'll just have Lae'zel chop it down.
Like its will be done.
No, never mind.
There's another altar here that we can have Shadowheart interact with. It doesn't do, like, anything major. It just gives you, like, I think necrotic resistance or something.
Your prayer, your efforts must be inadequate.
Do a religion check, guidance, and because it's Shadowheart, she gets advantage.
The faintest.
Night Singer's Favor. Yeah, what does that do? I don't even remember. Yeah, resistance to necrotic damage. Okay, cool.
To do.
And then we can just pull this lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. And then open this door. Okay, and then this is going to be the, not Balthazar fight, but it's the pre-Balthazar fight. Oh, shoot. I got my dashes wrong there, but that's okay. Astarion will basically render this entire encounter completely trivialized. Like, he's going to take care of it by himself.
You find yourself in a dead, putrid...
But just spamming dashes and then moving into the dialogue field. Zrel sent me. Oh no, Sharon, whatever. Okay. So yeah, Astarion. Do an offhand ranged attack here. Kill that tumor in 1 hit. Kill this tumor in 1 hit. Kill that tumor in 1 hit. And then kill the last tumor with your Dread Ambusher. And then, yeah, I don't know, like any of the other characters can just kill this one Justiciar Avenger. Cool. And then Astarion will just do that again, because 4 more portals open. But again, because he's doing 20 to 25 damage per shot, he's just killing them in one hit. Yeah, if you do the right build of, like a dual hand crossbow archer, you can just do stupid piles of damage. Oh, and then for some reason, that cinematic extinguishes all light sources that you have. So we're going to go back to Lae'zel, re-equip the guiding light, and then recast light. Just because I like having light on, just makes it easier to see things around. And then Astarion, you'll cast light on Groth and his sword. Alright, before we talk to Balthazar, we're actually going to pick this lock over here. This vault door. But before we do that, we are going to equip the Graceful Cloth and the Gloves of Power. That just gives me advantage on lockpicking and a +1 bonus to it. And we have a lot of lock picks also, so even though it's like a DC 30, because we have a +15 to 18 bonus with advantage, we should probably be able to get it after, hopefully, no more than just a few tries. Or just one try. Perfect. Alright, go back to the Helldusk gloves and the Yuntai armor. Alright. This thing, the Callous Glow Ring. So, since Groth has light on his sword, he can just take Crusher's Ring off and put on that Callous Glow Ring. And that way, any enemy that he fights that is illuminated, which will be, since his weapon is a light source now, he's just going to do a +2 radiant damage to them. And then maybe Lae'zel, actually. Let's have Lae'zel put on Crusher's Ring, just because it's a very valuable ring. Just having +3 meters of movement is pretty good. I do like it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Cool. Now we'll talk to Balthazar.
You daughter, come closer.
Not just any true soul.
Balthazar, I presume? Zrel sent me.
General Thorn. Rubbish. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work.
Enlighten me.
There is a relic here, one which General Thorn desires. No, needs. I will retrieve it for him, and you will help me. Ignorant.
This job will go smoother if I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Fine, if it'll spare me your bleeding.
You need my help?
I do not need you or your
He's
help,
such a dick.
But you are here. The relic, I will.
I'd trust this gas bag about as far as I can throw him.
Give me some extra resources.
Perhaps better to play along for now.
Fine.
Yeah, cool. Astarion and Shadowheart both like you doing that.
Is no intellectual power.
All right, take the bell.
Will remain.
Great, cool. All right. Except this gas bag, as Shadowheart put it, he sucks, doesn't he? He's just the worst. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna redo guidance just to refresh it, and then we'll activate. What do we want to do? Well, first we'll save just do a safety save. But this undead ward that he has, that's what those. I forget what they're called. They're not Death Knights, but those really annoying like elite undead things. They have like an aura. Types, but not against force damage. And as we talked about in previous streams, Astarion's absurdly overpowered hand crossbow of force damage should be able to take care of this pretty easily. So why don't we just have Astarion actually start us out? Just do an offhand attack first.
instructions.
Great. Okay. And then just have Astarion finish him off, basically. You're, like, immune to necrotic damage. He's not immune to necrotic damage? That's interesting. Let's do... Oh, actually, let's do the blinding arrow. Yeah, because you can take full from psychic, right? Yeah, you're not resistant to psychic damage. So let's do a blinding arrow. Boo! How dare you make the save. I like to kill him before he can even finish that that dialogue. Fool! You think striking me down can... Dead. Cool, great. Moving on.
What now?
Can't give up.
Let's have Shadowheart stun the flesh golem here. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Great job. And then, yeah, just beat up all these viewers that are left over. Hell yeah.
Blood comes easy these days. What do I have to lose?
I'll do a menacing... I don't need to do a menacing attack, but I'm just going to do extra damage because why not? Yeah, aversion to fire. Take... I think he's, like, vulnerable to fire damage. Not exactly, but he doesn't like to be on fire.
Victory awaits.
And then, yeah, just have everybody else just beat him up.
No choice but to keep going.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Cool, great. Yeah, he's going to spend his turn getting unstunned. Oh, that's interesting. I guess when you damage flesh to a certain point, then he becomes berserk or whatever. And I guess he does like some sort of area effect thing. But it tagged this rat here, this very inconspicuous, completely random rat that I'm sure has nothing to do with anything else later. And I guess that like kind of tagged him in combat, but he's not hostile to me yet. That's weird. It doesn't matter. Easy peasy.
Time to rest.
Cool. So that's Balthazar taken care of. And let's do a Shar Gauntlet.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials.
If you walk up to the bowl here and then interact with it with your main character, then Shadowheart will be like, no, let me. And if you do that, then she approves and she likes it. But if you just do it with Shadowheart herself, then it doesn't give her the she approves thing. So I think it's if you care about like building up your relationship meter or whatever with your party members, do this.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials.
As you wish. She likes it. Cool. Alright, this is a pretty straightforward one. You're basically just going into stealth and staying out of the line of sight of the wandering shadows. But they always follow a set path like that. You want to hop over the archway here because there's a pressure plate there that will trigger. And then there's another pressure plate right there. So we'll hop over that. And then we're going to get into the corner here, spam some dashes, and go into turn-based mode. And just finish it out by going around the corner here while that one is still looking this way. And that's it. And then we can just pick this lock. Maybe there's like a key or something somewhere in that little, like, thing that we just snuck through, but, like, whatever. If you can pick the lock, just pick the lock. Done. Easy enough. Alright, next up is my favorite one, which is the mirror, the same self challenge, whatever. You can cheese it, actually. You can do a thing that... So, the idea for this challenge is that the game will copy your party members, like, as they are, and then have you fight, like, evil shadow versions of themselves. But the way that it works is... it'll do it actually, they make the copies when you interact with the sacrificial bowl. So what you can do is, before you interact with the bowl, you can get your entire party just completely naked. Just take off all their armor. You can disarm them if you want also.
Let's get on with it.
For Shadowheart, we're just going to take off the gloves, because she's got those gloves of dexterity. Uh-huh.
Watch your back.
Okay, cool.
Can't give up now.
And now we'll interact with the bowl.
Another bowl.
Another trial.
Go ahead. Okay, now we can put all of our clothes back on.
Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
So for Groth, I just took off his armor and shield, so I put those back on. Lae'zel, I just took off her armor and disarmed her, so we'll give those back to her.
Faith protects me.
And then Shadowheart, I want to put those gloves back on.
Keep your distance, darling.
Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Then we'll move forward. And then, right about the time, like right before I get to these stairs right here, I'll put on guidance, go into stealth mode, and then hop our way up here. Because the clones, or the mirror images, or whatever you want to call them, they're in hiding right now. Like, they're trying to ambush you. But if you sneak around them and just stay out of their line of sight, then you're good. I don't know if the intention here was that... So this one, Lae'zel, is like watching around this corner here. I don't know if the intention was that you're supposed to not be able to move through this corner without going into her line of sight, but you can just hug the corner here and not worry about it. So there's that. Oh, I need to move because my guidance is running out. And then we're going to sneak up on... Hello, we're going to sneak up on this civilian. Which is like our tab, right? There we go. So we caught him off guard. So we did a surprise attack. Wow, that did 38 damage. Holy crap, Groth. Oh, because they're vulnerable to radiant damage, and because I put that callous glow ring on him or whatever. Was that a critical hit? It wasn't even a critical hit. Goodness gracious. 38 damage, and it wasn't even a crit. Okay, so do that, and then finish him off, hopefully. Perfect. Hell, that even triggered the Bloodlust potion. Great. Once you kill your mirror image, then that party member here, so now in this case Groth, can attack the other mirror images without penalty. Like right now, if we go to Lae'zel, she has the self-same trial condition right now. So if she attacks one of the mirror images that isn't her own, then she gets penalized in some way or whatever. But because Groth has now killed his mirror image, he can fight the other ones freely. So we'll have him just come over here and disarm Shadowheart, I guess. don't need to, but, like, whatever. Oh, let's do a flourish. We'll just kill it. Hell yeah. Great. Okay. So now Shadowheart is free. Oh, Astarion, please be careful. He has the Blood of Lathander right now. Which means that if he gets close enough to that shadow, he might trigger combat when I don't want him to. Okay. We're good. Alright, Astarion is able to just kill his mirror image, no problem, and then Shadowheart and Lae'zel are free to pulverize the hell out of Lae'zel. But yeah, you can see, like, the mirror images themselves are also just, like, not wearing armor, because, again, they just got copied from the state that they were when I took all their armor off. And then Shadowheart, you'll just finish her off. Cool, great.
Looking ahead.
That's the self-same trial. Easy peasy. Yeah, very easy to cheese, because you are basically in full control of how powerful the mirror images are before you interact with the bowl. Alright, and now the next one is the one that just... it pisses me off. It pisses off everybody. Like, I don't know if there's a way to actually, like, cheese it, but you're supposed to... yeah, you know it. It's the one where you need to, like, follow the invisible path or whatever. I don't know if there's a way to even, like, reveal the path beyond just cross-referencing the little plaque that's, like, on the floor. But it's just a pain in the ass. I hate it. Yeah, this one right here.
Another trial.
After you, Shadowheart. Cool. And then I'll have Shadowheart do it just because it's so easy for me to screw up the last part of it. But if you do, it's pretty easy to just jump to the final part. So we'll go to Shadowheart. And yeah, you can look at this plaque on the ground right here to kind of get an idea of, like, the path you're supposed to take. I am going to save scum the hell out of this because it is annoying. Alright. Alright, it's always right around here that I get screwed up. It's like... the plaque here makes it look like the path to the right isn't flush against the wall, but I think it is. It's the path itself is really just... this map that it gives you, the plaque, is really more of a suggestion of the route you're supposed to take, but... you can kind of cheese it by when you fall, like when you mess up past this point, it'll teleport you here, and then you can just step off onto, you know, straight ahead to the right of this little thing here. Okay, and then from here you can just jump to the end. There we go. Okay, cool. And we'll move that to Groth's inventory just so that one character has all of them. Oh yeah, by doing all of these Shar gauntlets, you're collecting these orbs that you use as keys later on. Alright, now we're doing the Silent Library or something. Whoa! Groff, did you just one-hit kill that guy? Okay, so it's 11, so 23, 29, 33. I did 33 damage? Jeez, okay, sure, cool. Can you do that again, Groth? Probably not, but, alright. Come down here and kill this one since it's looking straight ahead. These particular enemies are kind of annoying because they have this living shadow condition, so that if you don't have them illuminated with a light source, then they're resistant to, like, all of your damage types, or most of your damage types. So, since Groth has his weapon lit, then he's able to do full damage to them. Jeez. Again, abusing bloodlust potions here, or bloodlust elixirs. Okay, cool. That's like half of them dead with Groth alone. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay, we got there. Yep, once again, abusing bloodlust elixirs. Just crazy. Okay. And then Shadowheart, do you think you can just punch this thing to death? I think it takes double damage from Radiant. Yeah, sure can. Great. Cool. And then one more up here. And Astarion can probably also come up here and just... Oh, is that it? That is it. Okay, cool. Great.
Let's get going. This calls for careful footwork.
Best avoid that trap.
Alright, and then you can just interact with this button right here. And that opens the gate. I'm guessing the other buttons are, like, trapped. Like, if you use the wrong ones, then they'll, I don't know, explode on you or something. But I honestly have never even, like, checked or tried. And then I believe this row of books right here is trapped, but has the book that we need, so we're going to disarm the trap. Something, something, the Night Singer. Okay, cool. Alright, Riddle of the Night.
What can silence the night song?
What can silence the night song? The Night Singer, obviously. I think it's, like, somewhere in all of the, like, books and all of the different, like, lore drops that you can find or whatever, and you can kind of, like, figure out the solution to that puzzle, but, yeah. Alright, and then Shadowheart, pick up this Spear of Night. And then this armor right here, I don't actually care about, so I'm just gonna pick it up to sell it.
Best keep it close.
And same with the helmet that's in this chest.
Have a lot on my mind.
Cool.
Well, in it.
We're actually pretty close to 10th level. I don't think we're going to get to 10th level when we get to Moonrise, but I think when we get into... Huh, one of those rats just tried to attack us. Gee, I wonder why. But I think that when we get to, like, the basement of Moonrise, and we do all of that, I think we'll get to 10th level or, like, in there somewhere. Okay, we're going to go into stealth mode here, and I'm going to have Groth break off from the party. He doesn't have to be in stealth mode. I just want the other characters to be in stealth. Do I have... I do. Okay, cool. And then we'll come over here and we'll do some looking around. What is this broken effigy here? Some arcana something or other. One becomes many? What? Oh, I don't know. How weird.
That can divide someone into
Who's this
many.
rat?
A final warning. Offer us peace now or be devoured.
Be devoured? I don't respond well to threats. Attack! Cool. We'll stab this one. That activates the Bloodlust Elixir, but more importantly, we're gonna jump up here. Alright, we're gonna get, like, way off into the corner. Okay, and then we're gonna activate a wall of fire. Blocked. Okay. Okay. And then, just to be safe, we'll also throw some of these Alchemist's Fire bottles that we have lying around. Okay. And then let the rats come to us. Oh no, did that... Okay, no, we're good. So, some of the rats that show up have some kind of thing where when they die, they explode in some kind of effect that can put your characters to sleep. Actually, I should have done this with Astarion, because Astarion is a high elf, and high elves are immune to sleep effects. So if Astarion were to be here and then lay down the wall of fire, even if the exploding sleep rats explode near him, he won't fall asleep. But we're good so far. Why did that not... Okay, it did the same thing. Okay, that's weird. There we go. Okay. Where's the last rat? Oh, he's up there? Weird. Okay. Go up there and stab him. Climb the thingy, and then go up there and stab him. Cool. Oh, but yeah, so you can just do the same thing that we did, like, you know, in the Oliver fight and the Halcyon defense fight thing. Just put up a wall of fire, and then all of the rats will just run into the wall of fire like that. Easy.
You! Why did you have to keep trying?
What's up, rat man?
Just leave?
Yeah, okay. Just shut up. just kill him. Okay, cool. And is the game gonna bug out? It always bugs out here. It always does, without fail, every single time. I don't know why this happens. It's been like this for like a year now. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with like how you do the fight. Like if you kill all of the rats in like 1 or 2 rounds, like I did here, then Lerthindor here is like blinking in and out of existence, and I don't think it's part of the game. I think it's a bug. And he's just a pain in the butt to actually fight.
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
Got to concentrate. Heading there.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Deactivate the wall of fire. Okay. What's the easiest way to deal with this? I think that, like, maybe some smoke powder bombs will do it. Okay, yeah. It seems to be easier to attack him with area effects like that. Oh, did that... Cool. And sometimes you can just fix the bug like that. Great. Cool. And that just stops the blinking.
What should I do? Your time has come.
Cool. And we killed a random Dark Justiciar that, the actual lore behind this is that, like, I think Raphael came here and split the last Dark Justiciar into, like, 100 rats or something like that, and then tasked Yurgir, I think that's his name, the devil guy that we're gonna find, with finding him. Or, yeah, with killing him, right? And it was basically just Raphael, like, giving Yurgir an impossible task. We're going to add this shield to Wares. This scimitar... It's okay. It's a +2 scimitar, which is nice. So, like, it does the same damage as my Knife of the Undermountain King. And if you attack with advantage, you can blind your target, which is kind of nice for a character like Astarion, because I gave him that ring of... what's it called? The risky ring, so he's got advantage on all attack rolls. So if he does a melee attack while wearing that ring, then he's pretty much guaranteed to blind whatever he's attacking. Which is a thing that I've done sometimes too. Then the combo of this Knife of the Undermountain King and the Justiciar Scimitar is a good, like, you know, dual weapon combo. But, I don't know, the Justiciar Scimitar is not... I'll hold on to it, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Maybe there's going to be, like, some very specific use for it, but whatever. Cool. Activate an autosave.
So much blood. What the hell's has been happening here?
There's a lot going on around here, huh? Yeah, Yurgir. That's the name of the guy. What the game wants you to do is once you've killed the Justiciar like that, you can talk to Yurgir, and then Yurgir explains what's going on. But instead of doing that, we're actually just going to attack Yurgir. Not because it's worth more XP. I think that if you would like kill him and all of the surrounding Maragons, I think it's worth the same amount of XP. But he has a really nice hand crossbow. It's the only +2 hand crossbow in the entire game, to my knowledge. So I like to kill him, take it, and give it to Astarion. So we're going to do that. But first, we're going to talk to this hoarding Maragon. Ooh, Cloud Giant Strength Elixir. Yeah, we'll take that from him. He doesn't have a lot of gold that I can sell him stuff for, but we'll try. Okay, cool. Now, we're going to cheese the game. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do it with Astarion first. Astarion is going to break off and get over here.
Looking ahead.
And Groth and the other characters are going to spam dashes. Astarion is going to go into hiding. Alright, let's save just to be safe. And then Astarion is going to do a ranged attack from out of line of sight like this. Hopefully give them all the surprise condition. Yes, perfect. Great, cool. So now that everybody's surprised, we want to try to kill most of the Maragons before they activate, like most of the bad guys here.
Another step forward.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Groth, can you finish him in one hit and trigger Bloodlust? I really want you to. Come on, man, you can do it. I mean, yeah, but not in the way that I wanted him to. I hate that. I hate that Cull the Weak doesn't always trigger Bloodlust. So this Hellfire hand crossbow we're going to give to Astarion, and then he's going to equip that later. And then while we're here, we'll also pick up this Umbral gem.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
In my best interest.
Yeah, Lae'zel, come over here and start hacking up these guys. Sure, we'll use the action surge here. Okay. I bet actually that one has enough health now, because Groth has one more attack. I bet Groth can kill this one with a single attack.
Think you can take me on?
Come on, go get him, buddy. Go get him. Perfect. And there we go. That triggered Bloodlust. That's what we wanted. Nice.
Shall we dance?
Astarion, you come over here and just shoot these guys with your stupid 20 to 25 damage attacks. Action surge, sure. Lae'zel, you got one more attack. I don't think there's anyone else that you can... Well, okay. Because she has Bloodlust potion, or a Bloodlust elixir. Maybe... Oh, jeez. That'll probably just kill it. Shadowheart, you come over here and just give him one punch. Just do a single punch. And then, Lae'zel, can you finish him off? I bet so. What a queen. Ah! I love her so much. Okay, great.
I'm ready.
Can you kill this one? Sure can. Good job, Shadowheart. And then, can you come over here? No, I can't reach there. Can you jump up here? No. That's okay. She can come around the corner here and then just throw the returning pike at this one. Oh, critical miss. Poop on that.
This feels good.
Astarion, you've used up all of your attacks. Lae'zel, you've got a couple more attacks that you can do. Can you reach there? No. That one's in such a weird, like, position. That's fine.
This is your end.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, Groth, you have one more attack. Okay, yeah, sure. Finish off this one. Hell yeah. Well done, dude.
Breathe deep and move.
Get closer to the Displacer Beast. Shadowheart, I don't... of the wind dash, and then just hopscotch your way over to the Displacer Beast. Yeah, because I think that Astarion can kill that last Maragon by himself. Yeah, here we go. And then, yeah, I don't know, stun this one? Can you stun it? Maybe? Perfect. Well done, Shadowheart. And then Groth can probably just come over here and finish him off. Oh, that's so weird. I triggered the combat, and this one Maragon is all the way down there? How weird. Okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Shadowheart, can you get to him? Probably. With the stupid movement shenanigans that monks have. Yep. We can just Step of the Wind dash and then just hopscotch our way over there and barely use half of our movement. Actually, I shouldn't do that because he's... Oh, yeah, shoot. I already... Ha! I shouldn't have gotten close to him, actually, because now he can just attack me. And I could have just ended my turn, like, a distance away from him that he can't close in on me, but that I can close in on him. Oh, the game is trying to punish me.
Got to move.
Okay, that should be able to make it so that he can't attack again. And then Astarion, you can probably just kill this one in 2 shots, I'm guessing. Oh, just in 1 shot. Easy. Oh, that's... Oh, interesting. He killed all the guys that were around him, so that technically ended combat for him, so now he's in real time. Interesting. Okay, go into stealth mode. Maybe he can kill this Maragon before it can even activate. Oh, it, like, restarted the round of combat for him, so he spent his... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so he's gonna take an attack from that Maragon now, but that's okay. Yeah, Lae'zel, there's no way that you could possibly get over there fast enough.
On the move.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, do a shield blow. Ha! Take that. Easy. Alright, cool. Astarion. Okay, everybody get together here. Everybody meet up. Actually, I already picked up the Umbral Gem, so we can fast travel. Yeah, let's just fast travel back to this point. And now, Astarion, go ahead and equip in your main hand that Hellfire hand crossbow. Yeah, the only +2 hand crossbow in the entire game. And then in your offhand, equip the Nermisser.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Cool. Oh yeah, I think we'll get to 10th level at some point in Moonrise, maybe even before. Oh, I triggered combat for a bunch of those rats again. Sure, I guess. Weird. Okay, sure. Alright, and then put all of the Umbral Gems into this altar. Well, just the one Umbral Gem here.
It's beautiful. Wait.
What?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong at all.
What's going on? Tell me.
It's fine. Really.
So, Shar is, like, whispering into her ear, basically, and, like, telling her to do all these things, and she's, like, kind of halfway hypnotized right now. And if you get, like, a high enough insight check, you can kind of infer that. You can be like, wait a second, I feel a presence here, and then she'll be like, yes, it's Lady Shar's presence, and whatever, right? Or, if you do an origin run with Shadowheart in this game, like, if you play as Shadowheart, then you as your main character, as Shadowheart, will actually get, like, dialogue from Lady Shar, like, saying, yes, go through the gauntlet, do the things I want you to do, All right, we'll do our other short rest for Act 2. So we have now done 2 short rests for all of Act 2, and we are about to enter, like, the final game point for it. But we want to do our various, like, long rest overnight cinematic things, right? Because the game wants you to long rest. It wants you to do, like, long rests because a bunch of, like, story-based cinematics happen during it, including, like, some of the romances, including the one for Lae'zel that we want to trigger. So what we're going to do is, we are actually going to take a long rest. And I think I'm going to cheese the game just a little bit, I think, because I'm pretty sure this long rest is going to trigger the Lae'zel romance cinematic. Which can be an interesting thing, right? So Groth is actually going to pop this Vigilance elixir instead of the Bloodlust elixir, and then go to bed. And I think that'll work. Will, do you have something you want to say?
Your mind mingles with...
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazor gods.
Will, my guy.
Everything the blade stands.
All right, who's the devil?
Not a one. All that matters.
Like, you have an idea? No? Okay, don't know.
And
okay.
I made a mindless blow.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, great, sweet. And then I think Astarion, you have something you want to say to me because yeah, he's mad about the blood merchant lady.
The way she leered at me.
Yeah.
The blood merchant. I did what I always did. I let her use me.
Because you got to keep the reward rather than give it to your master?
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. There's nothing... How many been through... But a part of me feels sick.
Oh, Astarion, I'm sorry for making you do it.
For all the promiscuous jibes paint a picture of someone who had relished the deed. You couldn't really have known. I had nothing at all. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies.
You can start anew
but the
now.
price was higher
Free.
than I imagined.
Is it worth the scars?
I can stop using my... It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Okay, well, there you go. So that answers that question. Cool. All right, so now we'll do our long rest. Maybe Lae'zel will have something she wants to talk about in the middle of the night. We'll just do a supply pack. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be one of the stupid, Dream Visitor cinematics that I don't care about. None of this matters. Okay, so I actually wasted that Vigilance elixir, but that's fine. I've got another one, and I can probably make another one if I need to. Then we're going to leave camp. And then we're going to do another long rest. But we're not going to use up any camp supplies because we want to just use up, or we want to go through all of these long rest cinematics. Oh. Yeah, so we'll just do a partial rest because we just did a long rest, so we don't need to actually... Yeah, here we go.
Say a word. Just listen.
Listen quietly.
The parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You. My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in. Uninvited. I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Shakfonas do. There is only one way for you to prove it.
Slaying our enemies in coldest blood?
A fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me.
Oh, I love her so much. She just, like, she can't... she can't handle her emotions and her feelings, and she doesn't know how to process them, so she's like, fight me over this! Ha! Prepare yourself and prove your worth to me.
Do it then. Make me yours.
Ah, man. Oh no, she activates before I do. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna cheese the game a little bit. We're gonna save scum. We're save scumming. Sorry. I think this is like the second reloading that I'm doing in the entire game. Yeah, so like if you spend the whole game really like beefing her up like I did there, she can just like kill your character in a single turn. But that's why I like to pop the vigilance elixir before doing it, because that just guarantees that you can activate before her. But yeah, with my character even having like a 22 AC, yeah, even with my character having a 22 armor class, she was still able to hit me 3 out of 4 times there. Ow. Okay, so we're gonna leave camp. And then we're gonna long rest again. Alright, let's do a safety save, just to be safe. And then we will pop that vigilance elixir. And go to bed.
Don't say a word. A parasite. My... I have sacrifice too. Dance with me.
Okay, hopefully now that gives my character like a plus 15 initiative and he should activate first. Yes, okay, good. Okay, another thing that you want to do when you're doing this fight is turn off Cull the Weak, because it's happened a number of times that I've accidentally like auto-downed her because of Cull the Weak, so turn that off before you do this fight. Alright, and then I think what we're gonna do is... Let's down a potion of speed.
Trying to cheat. See what that gets you.
Oh, come on. You will drink your own potions like any that you have in your inventory. You should talk. Alright, let's disarm her.
Again.
Let's try again. Please disarm her. Dang. Please disarm her. Okay, cool.
Incredible.
I think if you tell her excellent form, she doesn't like it because it is kind of a patronizing thing to say. You don't want to be a dick, so you don't want to call her pathetic. I think what you want to do is just the first one.
I should be humiliated. I should know the shame of defeat. I am Lae'zel. But you are just still. You were stronger. I was steel. And you were silver. You are mine. Say the words. Jacques Fonashdu, source of my bruises.
Can I touch your face?
Okay, cool. So then we'll leave camp again. And then we'll do a couple more long rests. I think there's one... We want the owlbear cub to show up, I think. In fact, let's do an animal speaking potion just in case. Because I think we'll get the first night of... Yeah, the owlbear cub showing up.
Food, hungry.
Aw. I have food. Would you like it? Everybody likes it. Everybody likes the owlbear cub.
Want bite?
Go ahead. You can go ahead and eat.
Food. Eat more.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
No. Run.
Aw, Shadowheart, you scared him away.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what...
Alright, and then we're going to do one more long rest, and that should be all that we need, and that will have the owlbear cub come back and, like, stay with us permanently. And we're not using up any of our camp supplies on these long rests.
I swear you've grown since I last saw you.
Yeah, just a partial rest. Which, I mean, like, I have the supplies to do all of these long rests if I wanted to, but, like, I don't know. If I don't have to use them, I won't. Aw, you're hurt. Let me see.
Look. Cut.
Aw, poor baby. Oh, it's barely a scratch. You'll be fine.
Good. Strong.
How did this happen?
Teeth. Claws. Bigger.
You fought something bigger than you? Why?
Strong. Fight. Win.
And? Did you kill any?
Kill? No. Strong. Show you.
The little beast's quite charming, once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
We got a little owlbear cub. Hey, buddy. Aw, home. You get pets. Yeah, good boy. Okay, I don't know why the dialogue didn't happen there, but okay. Or like the audio didn't cut in there.
I never met a skeleton before. Are you know...
Alright, and then I think we're gonna do one more because I think there's one more
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
what do you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
It's just a bone.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Aw, you get some pets. You're a good boy. But yeah, I think there's one more long rest cinematic that you can do with the owlbear cub, and it's like with Scratch and the cub like sleeping, like the cub is having like a nightmare or something. So we'll do that. Oh, someone wants to talk? Who wants to talk? Oh, hey, Arabella. Yeah, hey, about your parents.
Hey, you find Mum and Pops?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're dead.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm so sorry.
It isn't true. Get away.
Realities of war. Alright, yeah, who in my camp wants to talk to me? It's not Halson. Because that's just like storytelling, like narrative. Oh, Lae'zel? Do you want to talk? Do you have something to say? You do? What's up?
Jacques Vernache do. I thought I'd seen the whole of you. Mighty as Tiamat's dragons, monumental as the one in the void. But now, I see more in you still. You are iron and steel, yes. But you are also silk and satin. Soon, I would know you again. Not to claw you, but to caress you. Not to be burned in your heat, but to be bathed in your warmth.
Aw. That's quite poetic, actually. I quite like that. Yeah, sure. Let's be tender for a bit.
As have I. Truthfully, it took more courage to ask for a soft touch than it would to meet the gaze of the ninefold dragon. Thus far I've taunted you, devoured you, battled you. Now, I want more than anything to soothe you.
You guys, I love her so much. Aw. I hear you. Just like the anxiety of like, wow, it took like more courage to ask for that than it did to like actually start a fight. Girl, same. I hear you. I hear you there. Okay. Yeah, and then we do our long rest, our partial rest. Yeah, this is cinematic. The hell was that? Hurry towards the sound. Look for any signs of injury.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
What's going on? It sounded like something was wrong.
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage.
Aw.
Poked me with pointy sticks.
Aw, poor baby.
It was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
Well, you look cozy together.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
Hey, did you just call me Master just now?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Oh. Wait, did you say you have a brother?
Used to. Mother ate him.
Oh. Well, you're both welcome here. Yeah! Double pets!
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, I think that's all the long rests we want to do. So now we will do the final thing, and yeah. Alright, before we go any further, Astarion, go ahead and do your light on Groth, and also do Long Strider on everybody. And then, Lae'zel, you don't need to cast light again, so you're fine. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Off to the Shadowfell.
This must be the last step. I need to pray.
I will leave her to her prayers.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
Okay. That was weirdly sarcastic for no reason. Okay, onwards then. Actually, before we go anywhere, let's go back to the last light. Let's do one quick inventory upkeep. We'll sell some stuff and buy some stuff. Oh, tell you what, I don't think I ever did this. So in the barn here, where Damon is at, in the like attic, or in the like storage area on this like second floor here, there's a chest that has some. So let's pick the lock.
Come on, open up.
Yeah, the Rippling Force Mail. Just add that to wares.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Let's see here. I'll take your Ice Storm. That might be useful. You don't have any arrows. Normally you have arrows that I want, but that's okay. Oh, I'll take all your grenades. Take all your smoke powder bombs. Yeah. Okay. You don't have enough gold to buy my stuff just yet. Oh, wait. Oh, you do have some smoke powder arrows. We'll take those. Now you can buy all my crap. Cool. Excellent. Oh, tell you what. Now that we've actually done all of the, like, Hell Dusk armor stuff with Dammon, we can actually sell all of the Infernal iron that we have.
Take care now.
Okay, cool. And then, Dammon, do you have any more arrows that I want?
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer.
Yeah, I got some smoke powder arrows. I'll take those. I'll sell this bone that Scratch gave me that was very nice of him to give me, but I do not need. That Infernal Iron. Cool. That'll do it. Alright, now off back to the Shadowfell entrance. The Verge of Shadows.
Party.
Let's do it. Cool. All right.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Just a little bit further. See my actions in addition. Hear my words of faith. Witness my adoration.
Descend to her.
Emptied my heart of falsehoods. Leadership's will shall be done, as sure as it will fall.
All right, and there is our big moment for Shadowheart here. And similarly to, you know, Lae'zel, if you just let her make her own decisions, it's the best thing to do.
Is to turn your heart from everything until, of course, your mistress inevitably discards you.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her, and Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that,
trust Shadowheart, do not interfere.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, aye. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? I sent...
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who
say
I'm
nothing.
meant to be.
There you go. If you just trust Shadowheart to do the right thing, then she will just do the right thing. Excellent. Cool.
Not what will. Lay a hand on me in friendship. Not quite Sharon.
Not
and
quite
I will
Sharon.
fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, then we will have much to discuss.
The music is really good here.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maidens, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more!
She's so cool. She reminds me of, like, when I first played this, I was like, hey, that's Indrasta. She just looks like a Warhammer Age of Sigmar character.
Don't you find it also
colors,
curious
like,
that
the
you
coloration is
spurn your
different, but,
dark
like,
lady?
she's very cool.
Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. You have done... Are you ready?
For my weapon? Naturally.
And it shall be yours.
Oh,
And then-
and it shall be yours.
We're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to leave. Lady
All right, let's get out of
I'm
here.
not sure that the Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there.
Yeah, I bet there are a lot of bad guys at Moonrise Towers that we'll totally gonna have to, like, do a big, like, siege on, and it's gonna be a big epic battle. Mm-hmm. Like, you get this random glaive here for doing that, which, like, it's an okay glaive, but, like, it's just not as good as, like, any of the other weapons that I have. I can give it to, like, Lae'zel, but she's gonna stick with what she has. Oh, Shadowheart got enough XP to level up, so I guess we'll level her up? Sure, okay.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Forgive me.
Oh, hey, Shadowheart, what's up?
Shadowheart? What happened? You were missing for a moment.
I felt, but that
Shadowheart looks distraught.
If it's any consolation, I think you did the right thing.
You're lucky to have such confidence. Knight's what she said. She took flight to hunt.
Okay.
When the chance arrived.
All right, off to Moonrise Towers. The first time I played this, I didn't understand what was happening because as I was going up to Moonrise here, I was just taking a bunch of damage, and I was like, where's this damage coming from? And, like, you can see it there, but it's not, like, super clear. There are these, like, puddles of fire, like, on the ground here, and if you step on them, you'll take some fire damage, but, like, yeah. I just didn't notice them for, like, the first couple of playthroughs that I did.
So
Hey, Jaheira!
This is it. The spearhead.
Alright, move in, ground floor, cut off all exits.
Say the word.
Let's do this. Yeah, this is gonna be a big epic fight. There are gonna be so many guys for us to fight in there. Let's do this!
I like this bloodlust look on you.
Oh.
Very flattering.
It's a guy. Because we went around and we just murdered everybody. Yeah, it's just Lontard, and that's it. There's nobody else here. Cool. There you go. That's the Moonrise Assault. Great. We'll take his stuff. The Dwarven Splint Mail. Oh, the Potent Robe will just add to wares. Oh, do I want to... Sure, why not? We're going to have Astarion wear... We're going to have Astarion wear the Splint Mail. And then for the helmet, he's going to wear... the Holy Lance helmet. And then for Lae'zel, we'll have her wear the Grimskull helm and give her the Dwarven Splint Mail. Again, I think that the Adamantine armor is just better, but like... Whatever. Like, bonus to Constitution, higher AC, sure. Level ones here, I don't really care about. So I guess we'll just do precision attack and then, I don't know, like distracting attack, it doesn't matter. I've already got all the maneuvers that I want.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh hey, Tali, can you buy the stuff that I just looted off of Lon?
The fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Yeah. Or are you just selling a bloodlust elixir? Yes, you are. Cool.
Lady.
And tell you what, before we get too far, actually, we're going to have Groth activate that bloodlust elixir, so he'll have it for the next fights, until we finish Act 2. Alright, so before we open the ornate door here, the game will very nicely give us an autosave. Alright, activate guidance. And then spam some dashes. Go into turn-based mode. You know what I realize now that I forgot to do, actually? I think we can do it. Actually, yeah, before we do this, I forgot to pick up an item. So I think we can go back to the... Can we go back to the... Oh, we can't fast travel from this area. Okay, but we can fast travel back to the Gauntlet of Shar as soon as we leave the tower here. Actually, I don't care that much. The item that I forgot to pick up was where that one trading Maragon was at. There are some Dark Justiciar gauntlets, which add a D4 necrotic damage to all of your attacks, which I like to put on Astarion because that just ups his damage even more, but like, I don't think I need to be honest. We'll just move on. Alright, so guidance, spam dashes, turn-based mode, everybody else dash.
Careful,
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
And off to face Ketherick.
You. What have you done?
I'm going to try to do this, but it's a hard check. I'm going to do the intimidation, but I'll probably fail it, because it's kind of a high DC. I mean, we might as well use inspiration. I'm not going to use it on anything else right now. Okay.
You've come this far. You've stripped your enemy of his advantage.
And then if you do the persuasion one here, which again is it's even harder. I think it's like a DC 30. Yeah, it's DC 30. Oh, snap. Okay, cool. Great. That will affect nothing right now, but it'll affect things in a little bit. We'll get there.
When they you have beaten me.
I can help you, Ketherick, if you let me. Oh, but then Aelin shows up and is just like, let's fight!
Rise, you dog. Retribution has come.
Aelin, please chill. He has surrendered.
Ketherick Thorn would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. You have...
blah, 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 and the fight starts. Okay, cool. So again, doing that intimidation followed by that persuasion check doesn't actually change anything here, but it will affect something for, like, the final boss fight of Act 2, basically. Alright, so we're going to switch over to Astarion here, and we're just going to do an arrow of many targets right here. Hopefully just kill all 4 of those Necromites. Easy peasy, just kill all of them in one sweep. And then we're just going to do the same thing over here. Art. Beautiful. Love it. Good job, Astarion. And then... Lae'zel, you jump up here.
No time to waste.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna do a precision attack. And then he'll probably make the save, but we're gonna try to trip him. Hey! Excellent! That worked. And then we shall stun him with Soulbreaker. We'll try. Nope, he made the save. That's okay. Astarion. Oh, you come over here, actually, and bite this lady. Okay, yeah, and that made him happy. Cool. Okay, and then Groth, you might be able to come over here and just finish her off, which will activate Bloodlust. Sure does. Perfect. That's what we wanted. And then just come over here and beat up on Ketheric, and that should be it. Nice. So you can't kill Ketheric in this fight, but once you get him down to, like, a certain amount of hit points, he automatically ends the fight. Like that. Okay, cool. And then he rips open the tower, kidnaps Aelin, and then goes underground, blah, 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 blah.
Tentacle was colossal.
Let's level up.
How can such a thing be possible?
Alright, Groth gets Indomitable. Doesn't come up super often, but, I mean, it's a way to retry a save if you fail a saving throw on a particularly dangerous thing. Okay, so now that Astarion is a level 6 fighter and level 3 ranger, now we're going to dip into rogue. It doesn't really matter what class or, like, what skill he becomes proficient in. I guess we'll do stealth. Actually, let's do athletics. Let's do athletics. And then we're going to give him expertise in perception and survival, and that'll make it so that maybe Astarion will be able to see all the traps and find all of the dirt mounds that we'll see later on.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, cool. And let's chase after Ketheric. Yeah, hey, Jaheira. We'll chat later.
The hole yawns back at you.
Moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Tread carefully.
Okay, there are a bunch of these little, intellect devourers,
has become a tempest.
which are neutral right now. Like, they're not enemies, but we're actually just going to kill them right now. Hello, we're just going to kill them right now. There we go, we got there. And then I'll just make a couple of upcoming fights a little bit easier. Oh, I forgot to oh, shoot. I forgot to reactivate Groth's Call the Weak after the Lae'zel fight. Whoops. That was stupid. No big deal.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I will ascend.
This feels good. Yes, here.
Cool. Alright, and then we'll go through this door. That's just immediately to your right as you come down here. And here, you'll find Mr. Chop Chop. Yeah, Chop. Who is, he's a tragic character because he's basically just been, like... His brain has been butchered into just being a butcher. It's kind of sad, and if you talk to him, then he'll just, like, ask you to kill him. Anyway, so we're going to do just that. We're going to activate guidance because I forgot to do that. And stab him.
Not for long. Time for Chop.
Aw. Sorry, Chop. And we just one tap all of these intellect devourers.
Chop.
Come on then. Step quick. Where do I go from here?
Okay, easy enough. And then we're going to loot Chop's body because he has a key. And then we're going to open this cage.
We are free!
It's us! From the very beginning of the game, the intellect devourer that helped us on the Nautiloid.
Better to stay together. You and us, we
Aw.
will remain with you.
Cool. Thanks, us. Alright. Now, through this door is a semi-big fight. So we're going to be careful. We're going to activate guidance. We're going to go into stealth mode. And I'm going to break Groth off from the party and we'll open the door. And with that, you can see a whole bunch of zombies and a whole bunch of stuff. We'll spam some dashes. And then just shoot one of these zombies. Alright, and everybody is surprised. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay.
No time for
Come down here. Finish this one off. Trigger Bloodlust. Perfect. And then, what do we want to do? Oh, tell you what, I think what I really want to do is go over here. These Death Shepherds, these are the guys who suck. They're the ones who have that aura of making every single undead around them resistant to, like, every single damage type like this. So I'm going to try to focus fire that guy down. You can just use all of your stuff here because, oh, nice! Oh, that was a critical hit that did... Oh, yes, even with resistance to, like, every damage type, that still did a boatload of damage. Awesome. Yeah, you can just use all of your things here, and excellent, that got rid of the undead ward. Because, one, we have some short rests that we can do because we did a long rest, but also there are one of those like, I forget, the healing stations around here or whatever that you can activate, and, like, it's basically like having a long rest. So yeah, we can just use all of the things that we have and not worry about it. Including action surges. Nice. Okay, cool. And then everybody else can activate. Because we're all still in stealth mode.
Time to deal some punishment.
Alright, Astarion, why don't you kill that one... yeah, this thing, this winged horror up here, because it's in a really annoying spot. Nicely done. Jeez. Hell yeah, let's do, what, 38 damage with a single crossbow bolt? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Excellent.
On my way. Make it hurt.
Okay. And then can you, Astarion, use an action surge? And then why not? Because we should have plenty... Yeah, we've got some more arrows of many targets. Let's use one of those. Hell yeah, we love it. Nicely done, Astarion. Alright, Lae'zel, you can kind of do whatever you want. Oh, I got spotted. Nice.
Never a dull moment. With haste.
The dance macabre.
My faith will protect me. Moving.
Cool, solid. That killed the Death Shepherd, a bunch of zombies, and a couple of the winged horrors, and everybody's surprised, so they'll spend one round getting unsurprised, and now I can just finish them all off.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
That's the strategy. We like to just kill everybody before they even activate.
Over here.
Oh, how dare you survive that, zombie? There we go. Where's the last one at? Oh, he's just right in the middle of the floor. Okay. Alright, Lae'zel, can you finish him off? Well, not if you miss.
Shall we dance?
Need to act fast. Let's do this.
Alright, Groth. Come over here, and then we're gonna interact with this brain device thing.
Console, but it is incomplete.
Manipulate the mind. Okay, the game doesn't tell you this, but in order to actually, like, do this, you have to, like, press down on the left stick to activate, like, cursor mode. And that lets you do this, and now you can interact with the different pieces. But, like, the very first time I played this game, I couldn't figure out how the hell to deal with this because I didn't know you could go into this cursor mode like this in the whole game. I played the whole game up to this point without it. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, and then I think we can just follow. It's pretty, like, straightforward. I'll see if I can just do it really quickly without having to think about it. But you just want to match the different, like, brain shapes here to the different brain shapes on the other side.
Ma, ba, Ma, still, welcome.
That should do it.
There we go. Easy enough.
Time to see what's back there.
Alright, and then what's behind there is, like, a sword that isn't... I don't know, it does something, but what we really want is this awakened mind? Waking mind. That's what we really want. The Blade of Oppressed Souls. We'll just add that to wares. And then you can, like, interact with that desecrated relief there because it gives you, I don't know, some, like, lore thing or whatever, but I don't care. Alright, and then we're going to come down here. We're actually going to break off Lae'zel because we're going to do a thing that she doesn't like. So she's just... Oh, hey, tell you what, while we're here, pick up these Nautiloid tanks.
Found and
Alright, cool.
Still alive.
So you can find like throughout this whole area, and even like on the Nautiloid in the like very first, like in the prologue of the game, you can find some of these like brains in jars. These different mines, and you can plug those mines into this particular thing here. And the only one that actually does anything for you, to my knowledge anyway, is this waking mind, the one that you get for doing that puzzle. You plug that in, and then you can talk to this head here, and then the head has whatever mind you plugged in.
Fine bones. Pretty enough for a flesh prison. I guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Yeah, so this is a Githzerai, is what it is. I'm listening. What are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the gate. They destroyed us for it. And kept... I never broke. Use your tadpole.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
Tell me the truth.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Like, whether you catch that insight check or not, it doesn't actually change anything that happens here.
Immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, you realize the
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be
both of these options are the same thing, I think. Like, because she wants you to purge it, but I think I'm gonna save here, but I'm pretty sure that doing either one is just the same thing. So if you consume her mind, it gives you the same benefit.
Thank you. Wait.
Oh, I guess Astarion likes it though, and Shadowheart doesn't.
No.
But whatever. Anyway, the reward that you get for it is that Githzerai mind barrier, which I think gives you like resistance, or like oh, it gives you, what does it do? It gives you advantage. Yeah, it gives you advantage on intelligence saving throws. Cool, sure, yeah, I'll take that. It's just a free thing that you get. But yeah, if you do that with Lae'zel, because Lae'zel doesn't like the Githzerai, then she doesn't like you interacting with it. So that's why I'll just break her off, but you know, just to hang out over at the side while I do that, but it doesn't really matter. Through this flesh rot door. Hey look, another intellect devour that we can just kill for no reason. We frequently choose violence in this house. Or we want to go this way? Yeah. Into a barracks. And there are some, like, cultists in here that will stay out of the line of sight of. If you're playing a Dark Urge playthrough, then the dialogue that you get with this Bone Daughter lady here is different. So if you haven't played Dark Urge, you should. It's fun. What do I want to do? I'm just going to do a sneak attack and hopefully catch them off guard. Yes, we did. We surprised them. Beautiful.
In our Lord's name. Shadow. You won't deny me.
Can't even catch my breath.
Bloodlust. Hell yeah. No, don't shoot Lae'zel. There we go.
Secrecy above all. They does it?
Alright, and then Shadowheart should just be able to finish her off. Beautiful. Okay, and then Shadowheart, why don't you go ahead and pick up these barrels here?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, and then through this door... the Tadpoling Center. Okay. Hey, look, another Intellect Hour. We'll probably stab it. But first... Hey, look, there's a thing over here.
But empty of tadpoles.
Is that Mizora inside?
Unusual.
Ah, it's
Harvesting
Mizora.
of the larvae indicates they are getting ready.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Hang on, I need to relish the moment.
Go on and gloat. Bow to your pretend crowd. All done? Good.
That feels
Now, enough
particularly
sneaking
meta,
around and
Mizora.
getting
Thank
out
you
of
for
this
saying
thing.
that. Okay. Okay, so what the game wants you to do is it wants you to do, like, one of these checks so that you can, like, strong-arm her into getting her out of... or getting Will out of her pact. I don't care about that. So, oh, poor thing, I'll let you out of there.
Turn to the control panel. The controls are open to your
What is the device on the left?
You can make no sense of the symbol.
Okay, well, I don't know what that means. What about the one on the right?
The button symbol means nothing to you.
I don't know what either of the symbols mean. I think the one that I want to do is the left?
Hells! What's happening? What have you...
Ah! So the one on the left means annihilate, and the one on the right means release or something? I forget. But like one is kill her, and the other one is free her. And if you just kill her, then she's dead, and then Will is gone for the rest of the game. Will is dead, he's out, never need to talk to him again. Okay. And then, like, if Karlach is here, she gets particularly heartbroken about it. It becomes, like, a whole thing. It kind of affects some things in Act 3, but not really. Whatever. So Will is dead. We never need to deal with Will ever again. Cool. Alright, before we do anything here, we're going to activate some dashes, and then we're going to stab one of these Intellect Devourers.
My way. Fall by my hand.
Talk to me.
Let's make this quick.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the different little, like, cells here, and that's going to unleash some mind flayers and some, like, friendly guys who will fight with us. But if you do that while all of the Intellect Devourers are in here, then the Intellect Devourers will take the side of the mind flayers, and you'll have to fight them too. So if you just kill them now, before you open any of the pods, it just makes the fight marginally easier. Cool, like that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Astarion to open the cells, because if you do it with your main character, then Astarion and Lae'zel, I think, get mad at you for it. They don't like you doing it. But maybe if I do it as Astarion, then it won't affect the party members' relationship meters.
Not yet illithid. Terrified. The device is open to your
Gate machinery.
Yeah, Lae'zel disapproves, but Shadowheart approves, and Astarion would disapprove if I wasn't controlling him.
Victory awaits.
Nice. Alright, Groth, can you finish him off? Sure, jeez, yeah. Called the Weak is what killed him, and now the Bloodlust elixir is activating? Goodness gracious. inconsistent game. Ooh. Hell yeah, well done, Groth.
Let's spill some blood. Moving.
Oh, double critical hits. Hell yeah, we'll take it.
Let's end this. Might as well take a look. Focus straight through.
There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, and then Zevlor has stuff to say to you.
The ambush.
Yeah, they found refuge, but like, what happened? Just whatever. We like glossed over this earlier, but like, if you talk to the party members at Last Light, or party members, if you talk to like the tieflings at Last Light Inn and all that stuff, they talk about how they got ambushed at the Shadowlands, and Zevlor like just all of a sudden betrayed everybody and like ran away or something, and then he's telling you here that it's because he got like basically mind controlled, thralled, whatever. Yeah, you were being enthralled. It's not your fault.
It would be nice to think so. I won't Ketherick if there are any more survivors.
All right, good luck, Zevlor.
You, my friend.
Cool. Great, sweet. Moving on. All right, and that's pretty much everything that we want to do in the oubliette here, so we can move on to the actual fight with Ketherick. Kill a couple more intellective hours. Just because, you know, hey, they're worth XP, man, so sure, why not?
A whole fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls pass through this place?
Whatever comes.
Shadowheart, you pick up this barrel. Alright, so I've got a bunch of Nautiloid barrels now. Alright, yeah, this thing right here. What's it called? Just a restoration pod. Whatever. We'll use that. And that basically gives everybody a long rest. Cool. And down we go.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around?
Ew.
It's almost like it's excited by something. Drawn to it.
Okay. I'm gonna check something. Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff. Cool. Alright, so we're going to do guidance, go into stealth mode, and then open the doors. Off we go.
No longer. We've found it.
Enter.
You said it was
Yeah. This is when you find out that the dead three are all, like, working with each other. Blah, 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 blah. Orin... Gortash. Gortash is played by none other than Jason Isaacs, who's a very established British actor. Probably his most famous role is of Lucius Malfoy in, like, the Harry Potter movies. But also he was like the villain in The Patriot. He's just done a bunch of like random stuff. He's good friends with, I'm assuming he's friends with Paul W.S. Anderson, the director of the Resident Evil movies, because I was rewatching the first Resident Evil movie actually, and the cold open for the movie, where it opens with like a lore dump. It's like, oh, it talks about the Umbrella Corporation or whatever. Side tangent here about the Resident Evil movies, the first one specifically. You get like some background about Umbrella Corporation, and there's a narrator, and the narrator is Jason Isaacs. It is Lucius Malfoy. And he's also the voice of the Doctor who shows up at the very, very end of the movie. He has an American accent, so like part of it is that it's kind of hard to tell that it's him, but yeah, that's him, and it's an uncredited role too. Like I don't think he's in the credits for it, but I just heard it one day and I was like, is that Jason Isaacs? And it is. It sure is. Anyway.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. And Ketherick, And I am the hip.
Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to break Groth off to the side. We're going to sneak up down here. Alright, we're going to get right about here, and then we're going to spam some dashes. And then go into turn-based mode. And then we're going to put a fireball right over here.
Violence has...
Dialogue.
As predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it.
Why is the prism so important to you?
Flash of clarity. The very fact of your being. What? I will kill you now.
Okay, here we go. We're going to save scum here. So because we did that intimidation and persuasion check when we fought him on the roof of Moonrise Towers, we have another persuasion check here. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. And I think it's another... Oh, it's an easier one. It's DC 18, not 30. Okay, but we still have some inspiration. Yeah, we're still swimming in inspiration. We're good.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
So by doing that, Ketherick just automatically falls into the pit here and becomes the aspect of Merkel. So you don't actually need to like refight him in his first phase again like you would normally have to if you do all of those persuasion checks. So yeah, that makes this whole fight just a little bit different. Oh, one random Necromite over there is still alive. Alright, no big deal. Because we used a fireball to come out of hiding, that activated the Bloodlust Elixir again, so we still have another action now, but because this is also another round, if I get another kill here, then it's going to reactivate the Bloodlust Elixir again. So we're going to move over here. And then we're going to put another fireball right here. And that kills all of those Intellect Devourers. And then we're going to run all the way over here, but we're not going to free Aelin just yet. So by doing that Bloodlust Elixir, that gave us a new action. We're going to use that action to free Aelin. But first, we're going to move on to the other party members here. We'll start with Astarion, although it doesn't really matter who we start with. We're going to spam some dashes. And then do an off... yeah, okay. Let the dashes run out. Alright, and then do it again. So spam some dashes. And then just jump into combat. Cool. And then just do the same thing with the other party members. Alright. Now, Groth is going to free Aelin. And now I'm free to beat up Ketherick. Because if you tried fighting Ketherick or the Apostle of Merkel before you free Aelin, then you don't do anything. He doesn't take any damage. Okay. Let's start with Lae'zel. No, let's start with Shadowheart. Shadowheart, do a Stunning Fist. He made the save. That's rude of him. Stagger him? Okay, at least he's staggered. And try again to stun him. That did it. Perfect. So he's stunned. That's basically GG. Like, he can't do anything now. So now we'll go to Astarion, who's going to shoot the hell out of this Mind Flayer that's up here. Astarion, how much damage did you just do? 23, so 25 plus 11, 36. 36 plus a d6 of sneak attack damage, so 39. 39 damage with one arrow. Astarion, you freak. You absolute freak, you. Can you kill him with one more? Hell yeah, you can. Look at that. And then, how about with your other arrow, you just kill this one random Necromite who rudely survived my fireball from earlier. Beautiful. Missed, even while he was stunned? Alright, sure. Yeah, and we're just gonna unload on him because after we beat this fight, that's basically the end of Act 2, which automatically does a long rest, so you can just use all of your stuff here. We'll see if we can kill him in one round before he even unstuns. Let's see what we can do. You know what's weird is that you can actually disarm him because he's armed with like a big fuck off scythe, but you can disarm him. So we're gonna try that. So, Lae'zel, you come over here and you try to disarm him. Yeah, we disarmed him. Okay, sure. Crazy. Action surge. And then, I don't know, like a trip attack, even though he doesn't have legs. Yeah, he's immune to prone, but that's okay. Great, cool. We just killed the Apostle of Merkel before he even activated. Rad. Cool. Alright, and that's the end of Ketheric. Aelin is especially happy about him being dead. I like Aelin quite a bit also. She is also very cool.
No. You have my... Do what you must.
Alright, yeah, I will do what I must do,
The
or
chosen
whatever.
of Merkel is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor.
In death.
Alright, and then none of these dialogue options matter, so I'm just going to hammer my way through it. Okay, Ketheric's Warhammer will add to wares, a supply pack will pick up... Well, actually, I meant to send the supply pack to camp, but whatever. And then, Lae'zel, why don't you add his armor to your wares? Because it is kind of heavy. It's decent armor, but I'm not going to use it, and it's worth a lot of gold, so we'll just sell it. Alright, portal to the surface.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Hey, Jaheira, what's up? Yeah, we'll talk to you.
And elk reminds me of old times.
It sounds like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm having the time of my life.
When we met, I was licking my... He's chosen...
I would be glad to have you by my side.
I'm glad to be there. Fall. We ventured in... When we reach Baldur's Gate.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare with the... There's a heart beyond that?
Alright, and then we'll talk to Aelin. Yeah, Isabel and Aelin.
His soul
Aw,
is poisoned.
they are a lovely couple.
In the... Oh, they watched my...
May he rest.
I have more
You would
to
be
thank
most
you for
welcome
than
at my
I knew.
camp.
You there, Sharon. By the...
I'll be ready.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
They're also super horny. I mean, they would be, right? Because Aelin has been you know, imprisoned for like however many centuries or whatever. Hey, bub, hubby bubby, hey, come here. It's your usual check-in. How you doing, bub? Oh, there he is. That's a big boy. That's a big boy right there. He chonk. He a chonky boy. He's a beautiful void. Cutie. Alright. You gonna hang out? Nope, he's off. Alright. But he came over to say hi for a little bit. That's all that matters. Alright, Tali, do you have more stuff I can buy? Yeah, I'll buy your arrows of many targets. You don't have enough gold to buy Kethric's armor, but that's okay. I will sell you a sword and a shield and a hammer that I'm not going to use. And then after that, I think it's just the armor, which Lae'zel has? Also buy this chain shirt, I guess. Yeah, so the only armor that I have right now that I can... Or the only thing that I can sell is Kethric's armor, which is like 4,000... Like 4,200 gold.
Action, not reaction.
Barkus, aren't you around here somewhere?
Perhaps the Iron Hands could return.
Yeah, you're right there.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was a little preoccupied fighting Keth, detached from everything going on right now, that he's just like... Wait, sorry, who are you talking about? That's funny. Alright, yeah, what about Wulbren?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city.
Oh, okay.
With the Sword of Justice to save...
Cool, yeah, we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate, then. You can talk to, like, Wulbren over here, too, but I don't care about anything that he has to say. I think it's, like, kind of cool, though, because, like, if you talk... Yeah, actually, let's talk to him, because, like, I didn't know this for the longest time. But you can talk to him here now.
I owe you an apology.
I'm listening.
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Yeah, that's interesting that he does that. Like, yeah, he was being rude. He was being a dick in Last Light. And so for him to say this is, like, kind of nice. So, apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
Okay, if I can help, I will.
That's what I like to hear. Find me.
I realized I was talking to him as Lae'zel instead of Groth, so I didn't want to do a persuasion check there, but I think if you like do a persuasion check or something, you can get an idea of like what he's planning more specifically, because it turns out what he wants to do is a terrorism. He wants to do a terrorism. But we'll address that when we get into Act 3. Yeah, none of this matters. Okay, cool. Sure. Great. And now we come over here to the road to Baldur's Gate.
Now these lands are free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
And we're off to Act 3. Yeah, we'll advance. Sure. Alright, we'll talk to Aelin, because I think that Shadowheart wants to talk to her, basically.
What do you know about me?
Yeah.
There's... See...
Yeah. It's something... Shar is a piece of shit, actually.
Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. You'll remember that it seems...
You already... That is...
No.
And who told... But you are...
My parents.
I'll help you save your parents.
You have been forewarned for what is to come.
The Spear of Night? I thought you threw that into the
I
Shadowfell.
was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbra. But I felt and mirrored.
I'll need
a debt. See that your pet.
Cool. We get the Spear of Night, which I'm not going to use at all. I don't know. Like it's. I guess if you're going to be playing as a cleric with Shadowheart, it kind of does stuff. But even then, like if you're going to be a spellcaster, you're not going to be using your weapon very often. So yeah, we'll go to bed and move on to Act 3.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to say...
You've been forced to live a lie. At least the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. We'd better... But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
See for yourself soon enough. Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed...
Okay, cool. And leave camp.
The curse has been lifted. The
Yay! We fixed the shadow cursed lands. Yay! More
Sergeant.
story stuff.
Lord Gortash, we were interrupted.
So you came cowering.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the...
Perhaps the people. Get back to your duties.
Duty. Your plan.
Control yourself. Neither.
Beyond the...
Alright, cool.
Keep your distance, darling.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, Astarion, come back here. You want to talk to me.
What now?
Let's move.
The gate is closed, and we are no closer to knowing why that...
Any more leads?
Is. I think we should track down if we can. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
All right, we'll look for them.
Unless Cazador's... We should get to them.
All right, cool. And then we'll go to bed and cause another thing. You know, I forgot to talk about it, but back when we ended Moonrise Towers, and we talked to Jaheira, and Jaheira's like, "Hey, I'm going to join your party." You're like, "Okay, cool." Withers is also there, and it's kind of weird. And like, you'll even talk to him, and you'll be like, "Hey, Withers, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Hey, you know, completely like apropos of nothing. Like, do you think mind flayers have souls?" And you're like, what? And then you can respond in however way. And if you say like, "No, I don't think they have souls," then he's like, "That is correct. They do not have souls." You know, just so you know, just in case that, you know, matters for any reason. And I think that they do that specifically because of
the last days,
you know, like what's about to happen.
All who carry the tennis would have been with her together. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions?
When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right.
You will not but sleep.
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need
Oh no, we're under attack. Fight our way to the portal. Okay, we can do that.
Finish this. Feel my mistress's wrath. Seems simple enough. On my way.
Let's have some courage. This will do nicely.
We're just killing these Githyanki just because you can just run right past them. If you run right past them and just go straight to the portal, you can do that. But by killing them, you get, you know, just a little bit of XP. Miss? How dare?
Victory
Alright, Lae'zel, can you just, like, jump up there? Oh, I bet you can. She sure can, because she's a big, strong warrior woman whom I love. Okay. Trip this guy. Hell yeah. And now cut him in half. Hell yes. Well done, Lae'zel. And then Groth, can you just, like, dash and then, like, go interact with the portal? Maybe?
These boots have seen everything.
The only annoying part about this fight is I don't have Longstrider activated. Yeah, so all of my characters are slower than they should be. Whatever. Lae'zel, do an action surge and then sprint. Or dash or whatever. And then, cool. Great. Alright, now, before we move on to where we're going, you're supposed to, like, go straight there, but you can just kind of, like, hang out here for a minute if you want to.
I'm under attack.
Let's get going.
Yeah, so... yeah, Astarion. Put on Longstrider. Oh! Huh. I've never had them do that before, actually. One of them, like, jumped over close enough to me and activated combat. Let's go. I literally have never had that happen before. That's interesting. Nice. I think this one I can just punch to death because it looks like he's actually pretty damaged. Astarion, cast light on Groth's weapon.
I can't hold them back alone.
Thank you. Alright, when you do this, don't jump, like, all the way over here, because when you cross, like, a certain threshold, like, when you cross, like, whatever, like, a line right about here, it activates the cinematic, and if too many of your party members are, like, too far back, then they won't actually, like... It's just weird. Just jump here, and then move up, and then it will, make positioning... Oh, damn it! You idiots moved up too fast. I was gonna turn on guidance. Oh, God! It's a mind flayer. I mean, we know, but whatever.
What is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him. Don't help me.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
The Honor God. Destroy the God.
Okay. You don't have any option here. Like, you have to help the Emperor here, and if you don't, then you just get a game over screen. Which I am a little, like, I have thoughts about it, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, what do I want to do? You activate first, so... You come over here, Groth, and then... Oh, I meant to do... So what you want to do, and I forgot to do this, because I got interrupted by that weird thing that happened. Right after you, like, show up into this area, you can do another short rest, because as soon as you finish this whole thing, it's going to trigger another long rest, so you might as well just use all your short rests. So I was going to do that here, and I forgot. Well, let's just have Lae'zel do a Soul Breaker here. Cool. We stunned him. The Chief of Orpheus's Honor Guard. I missed. Okay. Good job, Lae'zel. Astarion, just shoot these guys up here. I guess you gotta move up a little bit, they're out of range. Oh, let's see if I can knock him off the thing. I can! That was pretty cool. Alright, cool. Oh, so close to just killing him.
Got to keep fighting.
I won't give in.
Oh, that one's stunned, so we can just jump up here and mess with this guy. Critical miss. We hates it, precious. Nice. Yeah, might as well action surge. Why not? Let's do an enfeebling arrow. Sure, let's do one of those. That's right. Take that necrotic damage. And just die from a blinding arrow. Sure, we'll take it. And then you're stunned, and then Shadowheart will come over and finish him off. Well, probably not finish him off, because he still has most of his health, but... certainly ruin their life, at least.
Destroy the honor guard.
Oh, cool! He did the brain devouring thing. That's the thing, like, Mind Flayers can, against a stunned opponent, they can, like, devour their brain. And I guess he just did that. That's cool. I've never had him do that in this fight before.
Thank you. Don't look at... I am a mind...
Ah, Mind Flayer. Yeah, okay. You know, I always suspected you were a Mind Flayer.
I suppose it was considerate of you not... It's like I said. An adventurer.
Yeah, story, blah, 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 blah. This series that I'm doing is probably not a good one for narrative, so we're just gonna skip through all of this. But yeah, you find out that the Emperor was formerly a person, something, blah, 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 blah. Anyway.
People refer... My needs were sate. He tore me from my home and brought me... The name was intended as a slight.
Who's the Githyanki in the spear?
Prince Orpheus. Son...
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Shastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible. I assure you. His power, it is this... When Orpheus...
Yeah, Lae'zel quite likes... Well, I think that at first Lae'zel doesn't like Orpheus, but she likes the legend of Orpheus, like the story of him. And in fact, like after this scene, you can talk to her about Orpheus, and she'll tell you more about him. But was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign.
I don't...
Your hit, she kept... If the Githyanki ever... No. Got her out the moment and I while all I needed to do, that would be a terrible...
Oh yeah, like what if we kill Orpheus? Bad idea.
Even though he...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned,
yeah, we're alike in other ways too.
I'm glad you think so. As an Elithid, I have...
I would like to transform, yes. Yes, I would like to evolve. I will do as it says.
It wants to evolve.
Open my mind to it. Cool. Alright, hey, Shadowheart. Loot this prelate here, this chief of Orpheus's honor guard, because they have boots of uninhibited Kushigo. Kushigo? Kushigo? I don't know. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. So, yeah, we're going to equip that onto Shadowheart. And now her unarmed strikes are doing 20 to 30 damage per hit. Rad.
No one stole me yet.
Okay. We'll do a short rest for no reason that we don't have to do. But now we'll head back to the material plane. Yep.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Yeah, I know. Calm down, Groth. Yeah, Lae'zel has stuff to say about Orpheus.
It is not. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother.
A mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. Listen, longer Tiamat, the first Vlaakith of many. Our current, but it was Orpheus. It was. Should Orpheus
Yeah, she has a lot to say about Orpheus here. What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city. Everyone, if I give you.
All right. The Astral Touch Tadpole, exceptional power.
It also promises to break. Do you not feel the cold?
Oh, it's not like that, Lae'zel. Accept the Astral Touch Tadpole's power. You'll be unstoppable. I guess if you romance her, then you have advantage on the check, I think, is what's going on there. I don't know.
Very well. Yisk gith tafki crashet.
Life it once.
Go on.
Open your mind to it. Cool. Hey, Shadowheart, what's up?
I do not, but I digress.
Did
you want something?
Special tadpole?
The powers. Do you know what this entails?
Ah, come on! We need these powers.
But I don't want.
I guess I have advantage on this, but I'm not romancing Shadowheart, so I don't. Whatever.
Fine.
Whoops.
We've still. No time to dally.
Whoops, didn't mean to talk to Shadowheart immediately afterward. If you do that by accident, so like, I accidentally just like hit the X button after the dialogue, so it started talking to her again, and it didn't automatically trigger the thing where she starts to take the tadpole now. But if you just go to the character and then have them interact with the Astral Touch tadpole in the inventory, then it does it here.
Life it wants to
go on.
Open your mind to it. Sweet.
Looking ahead.
And then Astarion is a little bit different. Astarion, like, you can't actually persuade to take it, which is interesting. But instead you have to, like, abuse him, which is kind of dark. Like, you have to, like, you just have to neg him a bunch, basically.
So, at least my lack of tentacles.
Astral Touch Tadpole.
The answer is no. No.
Yeah, like, if you do any of these options, then he's just going to be like, yeah, I won't use it. So instead you have to, like, do Detect Thoughts on him. Which is kind of hard to do. I'm going to save scum here, actually. Okay, we got it.
Capability, alacrity, quickness, such is the potential of the illithid kind. He sees it.
Push into his fear, prove his weakness if he does not accept the tadpole.
As you pick apart his mind, complete solitude of a year of horror, then the release.
You never want to risk that again, even if it means becoming part illithid. But I think that, like, any of these three options do it, but I think I always just do the first one. Because it's too good to not, or like, it's too good to have your entire party have the Astral Touch Tadpole, because it means your entire party can now fly, and they get extra tadpoles.
Go on. Don't.
So when they take the Astral Touch Tadpole, you can go to the powers here, and all of a sudden I have 12 now, and it's because by having the Astral Touch Tadpole, you automatically unlock these first 5. And if you already had any of them unlocked, then you just get those refunded, which is why I now have 12 tadpoles. So we're going to go to Groth here. We're going to do Black Hole, because that's a good one to have. We're also going to come up here to Psionic Dominance, because it's basically Counterspell, which is super powerful. We're going to do Luck of the Far Realms, not because we care about it, but because we care about the one behind it, which is Illithid Expertise. You get expertise in all persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. If you wanted to really min-max the hell out of this game, you would get this, and then if you're a character like mine who already has expertise in persuasion, you can go to Withers and retrain your character and change your expertise that you get from being a rogue to one of the other skills, and that way you're not doubling up on it here, because doubling up on it through illicit expertise doesn't actually do anything for you. But you can do that if you want to, but I'll save that for a more hardcore play game, whatever. And then we're going to go to the other characters, and we're going to do similar things. So Lae'zel is going to follow the path of Black Hole up to Displace.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart never actually had Psionic Backlash, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do the same thing with Astarion. Astarion gets Displace, blah, 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 and then Dominance. Or, yeah, Psionic Dominance? Yeah, Psionic Dominance. Okay. And then Shadowheart will be working toward that. So now, like, all of our characters have, like, at least 8 or 9 tadpoles each. Which means that they're all gonna, like, insta-kill a lot of things that they fight when they get knocked down to 8 or 9 hit points remaining, which is gonna be super good. And with that, we're off to Baldur's Gate. And I think with that, too, I'm gonna call it a night here, because it has been a little over 3 hours now, and I think that's a pretty good... Also, like, this is just a good stopping point. Like, when we start Act 3, that's a good stopping point for the game. Leaving camp. And, okay, loading the game. Yeah, Act 2 was so short. Like, I was able to beat all of Act 2 in 2 streams. That's, yeah, like, Act 1 is way longer. And then there's also a lot that you can do in Act 3. We're not going to do all of it. We're going to do, like, maybe half of it. But, you know, you can... Act 3 is almost a whole other game. So when you play this game on your own, you can do whatever you want for Act 3. Before we go, we're going to have Astarion do Longstrider on everyone. Just so I don't forget to do it when we start on the next stream. And then also cast Light on Groth. And that will about do it. I'm also going to swap out some of my different things here. Here we go. Now everybody can fly. Everyone in my party can fly. Which is just so nice. So good. That's why you want to get the Astral Touch Tadpole for everybody. Well, just do the same thing with everybody else. My muscle memory is to just hit R1 and then up to go straight to fly. So I just set the shortcut for all my characters onto that.
Keep a blade close.
Can't give up now.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Never a
All right. And with that, I'm going to save and call it a night. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in live. Thanks for watching the VODs and hanging out. I will continue this probably just next week, just probably at my regular time on Sunday at 8 o'clock next week. And we are going to be off into Act 3. So thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night. Be wonderful and excellent to each other, and take care.